Hey, what's going on, guys? I know it has been quite a long time since I've done a Thomas collection video, and at the moment I will say I am completely bored out of my mind and I am dying to do one. So, I am going to be showing you guys a bit of my Thomas collection that I promised you over a year ago and never got around to doing it. All of the lovely books that I have. Honestly, there is something else too. I do have some more tapes and DVDs and all this like weird miscellaneous stuff that I've come across, but I'm in the process of waiting for some in the mail. I have some completely all ready to go on order, and I have some friends that are shipping stuff to me. Like, basically, I have a ton of stuff that's coming, and I'm not really ready to get that set up just yet until I get what I'm looking for. So in the meantime, I'm just going to show you guys all the books that I've collected. So let us get started. Alright, so the first one that we have got to show off first, I got this off of Amazon. It's the beauty of all Thomas books. I think you all might what it is. The lovely Railway series. I had this as a kid. I'm so grateful I got this again. The only problem is, if you guys remember, I did say this in, what was it, my Magic Railroad video, I think. I did have an uncle who bought this for me, but it has since then been completely ruined, and yeah, do not have that anymore. Thanks to the sis and the bro for ripping the pages and writing in it. Big sad. But I paid, what I pay? I think just over $15 or more? I don't remember. I know for a fact I got this off of Amazon, and I'm so grateful that I have this again. Ignore the paper stamps that I have on here. I have these marked for when I do like my own custom stories, but yeah. So yeah, there is. There's the complete rare series. Here, I'm gonna back up just a little bit here. Get my camera set up. There we go. Alright, I think that should be alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now that we have some of the smaller books, just to kind of get these out of the way. This was my brother's from when he was a baby. He really doesn't want this anymore, so I kind of took it just to say, screw it. We have the, basically if you want to call it the baby, quote-unquote, version of Henry and the Elephant. It's a really weird book. Like, yeah, it's just, a lot of it is, like, very awkward, but it's kind of an okay book to have, I will say. And then we have, I know this is part of, like, a Thomas Story library, something like that. The first one I ever bought, I think I paid, like, $2 or $3 for this off of eBay, I think. We have my favorite narrow gauge engine, Scarloey. I actually really like this book. The art style they use, I will say, like, some of these are actually, like, really intriguing. I really like this book. So we got that, and then my second favorite, we have Rheneas. And again, this book is another one that I really like. And again, the art style is like, wow. Alright, and then the last one I have, because why the hell wouldn't I? I have Thomas. Yep. Again, why wouldn't I have this? And again, some of the pictures and stuff that they chose, I like this. This book is actually really fun. Alright, I do not know if I actually plan on getting any more of these books. I may not. I just have no motivation to do it. Let's see. Oh dear, I apologize for my barking dogs in the background. Alright, and then the next book that we have, this is actually another one of my favorite of the Jelly Bean books. We have Thomas and the Dinosaur. I think this one's actually a pretty interesting story. Again, I like the art style that they use, and I remember seeing this off, I forget, I don't know if this was Best of Thomas, or, I know there's a read-along of this on one of the DVDs, I don't remember which one, though. So, yeah, we have those. There, I'll stick that over there for right now. Alright, this one, I know I paid really cheaply for it. This is back when I was collecting like all these like really obscure looking books. It's a really short one and it does glow in the dark. You may or may not know what I'm talking about, but I have the glow in the dark book of Goodnight Thomas. And this one it's weird. That's all I gotta say. It's so short, but I'll tell you what, some of the pictures that they use it's actually pretty nice. I'll give it that. So yeah, I got that. Let's see. Ooh, here's another one of my favorite Jelly Bean books. This actually might be my favorite story as a whole. We have the Jelly Bean book of Thomas Tells a Lie. I love, 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 love this story. I know there's a read-along for it. Again, I just do not remember what DVD it's on. It's been a while since I've seen any of that. That's all I gotta say. So there's that. Again, I do know there is a read-along. This also might be on Best of Thomas. I don't remember. I have the Jelly Bean book for Hooray for Thomas. This one's a okay story, I'll admit. Yeah, as you can see, this one was written in. I don't really mind that all too much. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I have that. Okay. This one is another Jelly Bean book. It's a weirdly obscure one. It is written in, but I don't mind. We have Thomas on the Moon. Yeah, it's a very weird book. It's actually not what you would expect. Kinda, not really. All I know is it's definitely a weird book. But this shot, I will tell you, is actually kind of nice. I like that. Alright, so there's that. Alright, ooh, now we have a book that I remember I asked one of my librarians in school to order this because I really, really wanted to read this. And now finally I own a copy of it. I have A Crack in the Track. I think this book is fun. It's intriguing. Like, the art style again is, it's pretty odd, but it's a fun little book. Alright, now I have a couple of these step into reading books, and again, I kind of lost motivation to do this, so I don't know if I'm going to pick up any more of these, but we shall see. The first one that I have is James Goes Buzz Buzz. This was another one of my brother's, but he has since then not wanted this anymore. And again, I love the unique art style for this particular book. So we have that. The next one I have, it's brand spanking new, and again, love the art style for this. This actually came around the time, and I apologize for the background noise. This was right around the time when Lost Treasure came out. I have the Step Into Reading book of The Lost Ship, and this is actually really freaking nice. Again, I love the freaking art that they choose. It's so cool. It's been a while since I've read this. I don't plan to. Alright, and let's see. This was another one that I bought right around the same time, and again, I love, like, the festive artwork. It, like, really pops out. I have the Step Into Reading Santa's Little Engine book. The cover's really nice. This is what really got me. Santa's Little Engine is, like, by far one of my favorite Thomas CGI episodes. And again, I just love, like, the festive look of some of these photos. They're so freaking nice. Like, this is another one right here. Thomas and Santa. This one really got me. This is actually really nice. So we got that. Again, we have another one that my brother had from when he was little. He has since then given it to me. I have the Step Into Reading The Great Race. I remember I had a copy of this back from when I was little. I don't know where my copy is, but it doesn't matter. At least I have it. Not a big deal. Again, art style is pretty much the same as you can get. It's okay for a book. Okay. this one is actually pretty unique. I've never seen a book like this. It's brand new, and I can barely turn the pages on it. I have the Step Into Reading, A Ghost on the Track, and it comes with a card game, if I can get to the right page. I'm not exactly sure, like, what kind of card game you do with this. I've never tested it, nor do I want to, because the cards actually look really nice. Unless it's a matching game, I have no clue. I would assume so. But it's brand new. I'm not gonna screw around with those. Alright, let's see what else I got. This is another one that I know for a fact is on a read-along on one of the Thomas DVDs. I don't remember which one it is, though. Here is the Step Into Reading, Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon, and I'm really intrigued by the cover. I love it. Let's see if I can show you some of the pages. Like, yeah, some of these are so freaking awesome. For whatever reason, this, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but yeah, this actually kind of, was a bit funny to me, like just Percy's face in general. Alright, so I got that. And then the last one I have is, again, another one that my brother had, who has since then given it to me. We have the Step Into Reading, Henry and the Elephant. And again, this one, it's literally just the same. Can I just say I don't even know what the hell that face is? It just looks so wrong to me. I don't know why. But yeah, I have that. So that's all the Step Into Reading books. Then this one, I don't remember where I bought this off. It was either Amazon or eBay. I'm gonna assume eBay. I really don't remember. But this one actually intrigued me. I've never even seen this story. Actually, excuse me. I've never even seen this story book. But it's got a ton of different Season 3 stories in it, so I was immediately hooked. You guys may or may not know what this book is, but I have the Thomas the Tank Engine storybook, and basically this has 10 different Season 3 stories. Well, first you have everything about Thomas and his friends, which, again, it's just all these cool little photos and just little facts about them, which is actually kind of cool. And then you have, if I go back here, on the table, you'll see you have certain stories, like you have Dragon, there's Trust Thomas, Donald's Duck, Really Useful Party, Scar for Percy, Trouble with Mud, No Joke for James, Henry's Forest, Diesel Does It Again, and Time for Trouble. You couldn't have picked a better book. I've read this a couple of times, and I've read some of these stories to my brother. I think this is a really cool book. I love it. Alright, so we have that. Okay, now this one, this is actually kind of intriguing. I kind of like collecting these a little bit more. And this one I actually got from a friend, and it's the weirdest, quote-unquote, book I've ever seen. This is a Japanese coloring book, mostly that contain the CGI characters. It is brand spanking new, and I love some of the artwork in this. I do not intend on coloring this in. It just looks so freaking nice. A friend of mine gave this to me, with a couple of other things too. It might have been with some tapes. I don't remember for sure, but I'm actually really glad I have that book. Alright, and then I have another coloring book. Again, that's mainly a mixture of, like, some older, like, hit entertainment characters, like, and it's a really weird mixture, but I got it mainly for something else in here. So I have the Full Steam Ahead coloring book with 30 different tattoos on it, if I can show you. There they are. There's some over here. There's some in the back. I do not intend on using these. I don't know. I might, but as of right now, I don't. Let's see. And then, just pulling off from there a little bit, because I had to get this due to the fantastic looking photos. This was right around the time when Lost Treasure came out, and I was so freaking hyped when I finally got this. I have the Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure movie storybook. And when I say that, holy hell, the photos in these are freaking immaculate. Like, these are so freaking awesome. On turn 2, where is one of my favorite photos? Like this one. I don't know how well you guys can see it. There you go. That's like one of the coolest photos I've seen of all of them together. It's a really nice shot. So I'm glad I picked this up. Alright. Then I have sort of the same style book for that, but instead it's an activity sticker book. And actually, funny enough, I did use some of the stickers. If I can get to the right pages. Where is it? Right here. No, it's not there. It's not there. Oh, maybe I didn't use any. Oh, yes, I did. I ended up using a frontward of Ryan that I gave to a friend of mine when I sent her some gifts. But, yeah, it's actually it's a pretty cool little activity book. Okay, now we pull back to the coloring books. And this one I actually have used one of the pages here, and I've used a couple of stickers. I may or may not grab another one of these, because, again, it's actually a really cool book. I have the Thomas's Valentine Party with Valentine's coloring and activities and 50 stickers. Some of these are really cool. Like the Valentines are actually they're pretty cute. If I can get to a couple of them, like this one, for example. That's so cute. I really like that. That's just an example. All right, so there's that. This one again, I'm not too keen on it, but I've only used since I think 2 stickers on this thing. Don't care for the movie, but I really wanted it just for the stickers. I have the King of the Railway, The Secret of the Mine coloring book that has a couple of stickers. Front and on the back. Again, some of these actually, they're pretty cool. I like these a lot. Alright, so then we have that. Now we have another one of the Lost Treasure coloring books. These are actually pretty intriguing. I've never used these. I don't even know if I've even tested these yet, to be funny enough. But the cover actually really got to me. It's one of my favorite coloring book titles. This is the Lost Treasure Pirate Treasure coloring book that has glow-in-the-dark stickers. Again, I've never tested these out, so I don't know if they do or if they don't. But again, some of the pictures that they have in here are pretty freaking cool, I will say. There's more of the stickers back there. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, and this is actually, this is a unique coloring book. You really have to have, like, the right, I guess, quote-unquote drawing skills in order to do this. This is a coloring book, basically, where you can draw in and color any kind of scene that is thrown into this book. It can be from an episode, just a random little scenario, doesn't matter. This is the Thomas and Friends Express Yourself coloring book. Again, it's filled with all different kinds of scenes that you can draw, like, literally whatever the hell you want. It's a pretty unique book. So, let's see, there's that. Let's see, this one, I was really hyped when I got this one. Again, the cover is actually what got me. I think it's the funniest one. I have, with over 50 shiny stickers, I have the coloring book of Thomas Takes a Vacation. Again, this cover is hilarious. This is what got me. I love the lay around Thomas. It's just Thomas, just basically like, you know, if he ever wanted to go on a vacation. And again, let me show you some of the stickers. If, I don't remember where they are. I think they're in the back. I don't remember. Where did they go? I really can't find the page for them, but I know there's some stickers in here somewhere. But yeah, that's a pretty cool book. Again, when I have another, this is my last of the coloring books that I have. This one is a 6-movie coloring book that came out with The Great Race, and it's featured with, well, The Great Race and 5 other stories. It's got tons and tons of stickers from the Great Race movie. Just to show you, there is the 6-movie coloring collection book. I'm just flipping through random pages. You got stuff from like Hero of the Rails. You've got, let's see, yeah, like I said, there's Hero of the Rails. You've got Misty Island Rescue. Then you got, let's see, Tale of the Brave. Let's see. Yep, here's stuff from like the Great Race. Like, this book is freaking sick. I love it. Alright, so that's it. Well, actually, I do kind of have one more of these. It's a really random book. It does include stickers, but it's a color and a read-along book. Again, I have no intention on using this, but the artwork in this is pretty sick. I found this in a store by me, and I got it for, I want to say just under $1. Let's see. Yeah, I have no intention on using this, but this is the Thomas and Friends All Set to Go color and read-along book. Like, I just happened to come across this, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I've never even seen a book like this. But some of the stickers they have, the art style is actually pretty freaking cool. Let me open to a specific page. Like, again, some of these are actually, they're nice. Like, I really like these. So, yeah, we have that particular book. Alright, so now I have some of the pretty cool Buzz books with some of the coolest promo shots that they use in certain ones, and this was the first Buzz book that I ever bought. I have Thomas in Trouble. What got me definitely was this freaking face. It's one of my favorites from the classic series. I don't know why. It just really intrigues me. But the stock photos that they use in these books, I'm telling you, they are so freaking nice. I mean, some of them that they use don't exactly make a lot of sense. Like this one, this is not in Thomas in Trouble. This looks like it's from, I think this is Thomas, Percy, and Nicole? I think so. But yeah, some of these, hey, oh yeah, here, there's another one. This is literally from Thomas and Trevor. I don't know why they use certain stock photos that don't have anything to do with the book. I don't know. But yeah, we have, here, I'll just leave that for there. Alright, this one, this is not a Buzz book, this is a Ladybird book. I don't remember how I got this, but the stock photos in here are sick, and I have the Thomas's Christmas Party Ladybird book. Let me open this up. This photo is sick. I love it. There is a clearer one of James that I had seen on the wiki. I used to have this as my Christmas profile, like, every freaking year. I love it. But yeah, the stock photos that they use in here are so freaking nice. So there's that. Alright, now I have another weirdly obscure Thomas book. This was given to me, again, by the same friend who gave me the Japanese coloring book. This one is another Japanese book, but it's not a classic series story, supposedly, funny enough. It is a Japanese book of Thomas and the Treasure, which I didn't even know existed. But I will tell you that the photos that they use in here are actually quite intriguing. Like, some of these, like, I mean, yeah, admit, Making Tracks does not have a lot of good stories, but I'll tell you what, some of the photos they use, like this one, this is really nice. Even though I can't understand what the hell they are saying. Alright, whatever. So I have that. Alright, now, let's see what other Buzz books I have. Let's see, I think... I'm just trying to get the right ones out. Oh, this one, actually. I do not remember how the hell I got this. I think another friend of mine sent this to me, along with, I want to say, one of my paperback books from Tugs. I really, honest to God, don't remember who sent that to me. That was such a long time ago. I don't know why I have this book. I don't even know I don't know. I can't even explain it. I don't know why. But basically, I have a TV series book. I don't even know why it's retitled in the first place. I have Thomas and the Green Controller. Don't even ask me why I have this. Like I said, a friend gave it to me, and honestly, like, it's a stupid and a really sucky episode, but some of the photos that they use in here are actually pretty nice. Like, they are pretty cool, I'll admit. But the story still sucks. So we got that. Alright, and then I have, let me see, I'm trying to make sure. Might as well just show these off first. Okay, I have 2 copies of this, and there's a funny story with them. So here are the Buzz books I have of A Scarf for Percy. I don't mind having a copy of this, but for a time I actually had 3 of these. And it's a very funny story. So basically what happened was, when I started buying these off of Amazon, what I ended up doing was I got a scarf for Percy and I thought, oh, you know, brilliant. Then I tried going after Thomas Percy and the Dragon, and the 2 times from 2 different sellers, mind you, that I tried buying them for at least $4 a piece, I ended up with 2 more copies of A Scarf for Percy, and I complained, and I was like, you know, guys, if you don't have Dragon, why didn't you just take the listing down? So I ended up with 3 Scarf for Percy books, and I was so pissed. One of them, a long while back, I gave to a friend. I still need to get rid of another copy, so whoever is interested in the Buzz books, hook me up, because I really, really want to get rid of these. But let me show you some of the photos that they have in this book. This one, I don't know why, this one of Percy, like, always, like, gets me smiling. It just looks so cute. Where is the other one? There's another one that I really like. Oh, this one. There's a couple of these here with, like, Thomas and Percy, and again, the stock photos they use are so freaking cool. But yeah, I do have a spare. Whoever wants to hook me up about that. Alright, and then we have the Buzz book of Thomas Down the Mine, which I was so happy when I got it. This is one of my favorite Season 1 episodes, and again, I love the photos in this. I want to get to a specific one so I can show you guys. Where is... Oh, I don't need to show these, but some of the pages are kind of bent, and I gotta fix that. But yeah, again, let me show you. Like, some of the photos, again, they are so nice. I love them. So there's that. This one was another of the first ones that I bought. I think this was the second one, and I had to because it's one of my favorite Season 3 stories. I have Trust Thomas for the Buzz book. And again, some of these photos are so nice. Like this one, for example. This is one of my favorite photos. Let me see. Was there another one? I don't think... Yes! This is the Thomas I love. This Thomas photo is, like, one of the best promo shots I've seen of him. I love this one so, so much. So, yeah, we got that book. Let's see. I do remember if I got this off of eBay or Amazon. I want to say this was Amazon. But I have a Buzz book of The Mischievous Twins. And let me see if I can find a really nice one. This is... I don't even know why they retitle it. It's literally just One Good Turn. Again, don't ask me. I don't know why some of these they changed. But yeah, like some of the photos that they use for Bill and Ben. These are really freaking nice. There's actually a friend of mine who is like really big into Bill and Ben. If I can actually find another copy of this, I might actually give a copy of this to him. I may not. Alright, this one I actually bought from Australia, and this was one of the first books that I received in the mail, funny enough, and it was Thomas Gets Bumped. I still paid just about like $4.30 for it. Lucky for me, it was free shipping, but yeah, this came all the way from Australia, and I waited like over a month and a half for it to come. All that just for a book. Let me see if there's a nice... here we go. Again, some of these are like so weirdly placed, but again, I can't be mad because the photos are just so freaking cool. They're so nice. They really are. Alright, then we have the Buzz book of Thomas Comes to Breakfast. And again, some of these are really, really odd. Like, where is... I don't know if this is the right photo, but let me see. Like, I don't know. Some of these are just so weird. Like, again, I don't know why they did that specifically for the Buzz books. Where is... No, that's not it. Oh, this might not even be the right book. I don't know. But yeah, here's one of the examples I really like. And there's little Percy. There's Thomas and Toby. I really like this. So you got that. Alright, and then we have one of my very favorite Buzz books. We have Thomas, Percy, and the Post Train. This was another that I had a second copy of. And I was, funny enough, trying to get... it was Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. So not only did I end up with 2 extra copies of A Scarf for Percy, but I also ended up with another of Thomas, Percy, and the Post Train. I already gave it to another friend of mine, but this book by far is, oh my god, I love it so much. It's my favorite episode of Season 3. I think you all know that. And I just love these, like, nighttime photos. Like, oh, so nice. Okay, so we have that. And then we have the Buzz book of Woolly Bear. It's actually a pretty unique one. If I can find the right photo for it. There we go. One of my favorite snapshots of Percy. I just love that photo. So, yep, there's that. And this was the very last Buzz book that I ever bought. Again, I don't know if I'm ever going to get back into these, because I've been screwed over so many times. I really don't know. But we shall see. Here is the Buzz book for 4 Little Engines. It's a real, and not for nothing, I mean, I'm not too big of a fan of this. I mean, sure, it's Scarlowy, but I don't like that face mask. It just looks so weird in that light. I don't know why. But I think, here we go. I will show one of the best Scarlowy photos. Everyone knows where this is from. I think this is the Rock and Roll UK VHS cover. I would like to get my hands on that because I love this photo of Scarlowy. So yeah, so those are the Buzz books. Alright, and these are actually kind of short. These are the little golden books. No surprise, but I do have the Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure little golden book. Let me see if I can... And again, the art style for this is sick too. Let's see if I can get to a specific, like, nice looking page. There we go. I'll show this one. This one with, like, Thomas and Ryan. This, again, some of these, like, art styles are really unique for these kind of books. Very, very nice. Alright, and this one is actually one of my favorites for the little golden books. I've been dying to have this since I was a kid. This was in no library near my school or my regular public library, but I'm so, so grateful that I finally have a copy of this. We have Thomas and the Big, Big Bridge. Let me see if I can get to a specific one. I mean, the faces, I will admit, on some of the engines look really, really odd. Like, look at this Gordon face. This is really odd. I hate to make this joke, but he actually looks like he's just taking, like, a really good shit. Yeah, but the art style for these are really weird, but it's a good book. I like it. Alright, and now we have the rapid fire round. We have the Please Read to Me books. And I have quite a lot of these because, again, I love the bigger books. They have better looking promo shots. So let's start with the first one I have. It's one of my favorite ones. I know there's a cassette for it, but I don't plan on getting that, nor I don't have a cassette player, and I'd rather just read it on my own like this. So, one of my favorite ones, we have The Cranky Day. And I always, 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 always loved this book. I love this promo of Thomas and Percy. This, if I'm correct, I think this looks like it's from Thomas and Stepney, which is a really weird choice for The Cranky Day. And for those who do or do not know what is in this book, you have Cranky Bugs, and then, let's see. Then you have, if I can guess forward to it, you have another one. This is from, I'll just show a random one here. You have Put Upon Percy. Who could go wrong with that? Okay, and then, let's see. Then you have, let me find a random one. I'll show a random picture. You have Lady Hat's Birthday Party, which again, I've already said I'm kind of iffy on that, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, you have that. Alright, and then we have probably one of the weirdest ones. I don't know. I really don't know what to say about this book. This was my brother's. He does not read it anymore, so I just took it just cause. We have the Thomas and the Treasure and Other Stories book. And obviously, no duh, you have Thomas and the Treasure in here. And some of them look very weirdly faded. I don't know why. Like, I actually kind of prefer the Japanese book over these. Then you have another one. You have Duncan's Bluff in this. This is an episode I really do like. I love the Duncan and James dynamic. Let's see if I can fast forward to it. And then, again, you kind of get to a boring one. You have Seeing the Sights. Again, boring. So yeah, there's that book. Alright, and then we have this one. This is the King of the Railway book. You have The Lost Crown of Sodor. I found this at a flea market, literally for 99 cents, and I couldn't go wrong with that. It's in brand new condition, so I figured, you know what, screw it. And I picked it up. And the art style for this, again, is actually, like, pretty freaking unique. Here, I'll show. Then what with Steven, like, this is actually pretty cool. Alright, and then we have this one. This is another one of my favorite ones. I know there's a read-along for it, and I know for a fact I did a redub of this years and years ago, but I'm kind of glad it's gone. We have Diesel 10 Means Trouble. And the cover for it is actually really intriguing. I will say that. Let's see if I can show some of these. I'm going to show one of my favorite photos of this. Here we go. Here's one photo that I really like. So yeah, so there's that book. Do not ask me why I decided to get this. I was really intrigued again by the freaking art style, and the cover is what got me. This is one of the books from Misty Island Rescue. It's Lost at Sea. This is the cover that actually really got me. This was another one that I ended up getting at a flea market for like 99 cents. And I don't know why. I really don't know why I decided to do it. Misty Island sucks as a movie. Don't ask me. Whoops. But again, I was just so intrigued by the art. So yeah, I have that. We have something similar to that. This is actually a 2-in-1 book. It's from Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. The one side is The Sunken Treasure, with 50 stickers, and if you look, bada-bing, look at that. You have Thomas and the Lost Pirate. It's a weird book, I will say. It's so weird how you come to a specific part of the book, like, let's see if I can get to it. Like, you come here to the first half, then you have to flip it over, literally just so you can get a better view of the stickers. And then it's like you're just going backward just to read, like, the second half. I've never seen a book like this. It's so weird. But it's a cool little piece, nonetheless. Okay, this one, it's a little banged up. I had this as a kid, but I really, really wanted this one again because I love some of the faces that they have in this book. It is the Trouble for Thomas and Other Stories book. This was my favorite book. I love the photos. Can I just ask this? What the fuck is that Thomas face? It looks so weird. Let me see if I can get to some of my other ones. Yeah, there's him with the Percy mask. Right up here, this weird, this other weird looking one. This is the face mask, once again, that I'm in love with. Don't ask me why. It's just a really cool looking face to me. Same face. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite books. Another one that's a favorite of mine. This was one of the last books I actually bought. Because, again, I was just so unmotivated to get a lot of these. Let's see. But I have Thomas Gets Tricked. And again, this was another book that I had back when I was little. And some of the photos here, again, they're nice. And I have to go to my very favorite shot of Thomas with that same face that I showed you. And I know it's a cover, okay. It's a cover of a Japanese DVD. Like, this is my favorite shot of Thomas with that face mask. Like, it's intriguing. Like, what do you want? Like, I love it. Alright, so we got that. And now this one, I believe I bought this off of eBay, again, for like 99 cents, I want to say. I didn't even know this book existed, but we have the book of Thomas's Milkshake Muddle. And of course, you would have Milkshake Muddle in this book. Let me see if I can find a nice photo there. There's a nice one of Thomas. So we have this, and then I believe I know what the next story is. Yes. This is Toby Feels Left Out. It's a very boring story. And then I believe, let's see, yes, I assume this one was here. Then we have the story, one of the worst by far. You have Thomas and the New Engine in this book. So yeah, it's half and half. I wouldn't really recommend it. Okay, this one was right around the time, lo and behold, The Adventure Begins came out. So why wouldn't I have The Adventure Begins book? I love, 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 love this book. Let me see if I can find a nice photo of Thomas, or anybody for that matter. Let me see. Ah, there we go. One of the most iconic scenes. There you go. James with his brakes on fire, Thomas chasing him. Good book, I will say. Alright, let's see. And now, this one was a new copy that I had to get because my childhood copy completely went to shit. You guys actually might remember, I did do a read-along for this right around, I think it was Halloween? I don't really remember. But here is my brand new copy of The Monster Under the Shed. This was definitely one of my favorite books. I'm not disappointed at all by it. I always, always, always love reading this story. So, so good. Yeah, here's one of the photos. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, and now these last little 4 books that I have, these were given to me by a friend of mine, Sir Duke. You guys may or may not know him. But he was very kind enough to get these for me. I have been trying to get these for the longest time, but again, I just didn't have the motivation to get them. And he saw these at a charity shop and decided why not if I wanted them. So thankfully, I do finally have these at last. And the first one I have is Diesel's Devious Deed. Again, this was another one that I knew I had back as a kid. So glad I got it. And you have some epic stories in here. Alright, so there's that. Here's another one. I know I had this one. It is the James and the Mess and Other Thomas Stories. This one is pretty intriguing. Very, very nice stories in here. Another one that I had when I was younger, and I'm so happy I have this again. We have Edward's Exploit and Other Thomas the Tank Engine Stories. This one I really, really like. How can you go wrong with Donald and Douglas and Deputation and all that? And Diseasel, like, come on now. Like, here's one of my favorite shots of Bill and Ben too. Love that photo. Alright, and then last, and certainly not least, I have another one of these fun childhood books that I found. It's got cutout learning cards, which I don't remember if my other childhood copy had this. I really can't say for sure. But I'm glad I have it. It is the book Catch Me, Catch Me. And the art style, once again, it's sick looking. It's really unique. Alright. Alright, and let me back up for a sec. Oh, there we go. So there you have it, guys. There is every single one of my Thomas and Friends books. Again, I do not know if I'm going to pick up any more. If I do happen to come across any, I might just say screw it and pick them up. And I'm always looking to see if anyone wants to either trade, you know, whatever the case may be. But yeah, as of currently, I don't really have the motivation to get any books. I'm too worried about my DVDs and all the rest of the VHS tapes in order for me to worry about any of this stuff. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time when I unravel all my new tapes and DVDs. Bye, guys!